on my to-do list is to replace this toilet seat. The reason my wife wants this replaced is because the wear you see here on the seat itself, the enamel is coming off. Now this is a solid wood seat. It's a Mayflower. It's about 30 bucks. And I really like it because of this whisper close feature. So rather than replace it, what I'm going to do is refinish it. We'll show you how to do that up next here on Bud's Odd Jobs. It has a very nice feature. It's a toolless removal. You just turn these clips and pull up on it. It comes right off. It's a really nice feature. Okay, let's go ahead and remove the screws that retain the closure fixture on both the lid and the seat. There we go. Okay, the paint I selected for the project is a Paint Plus Primer by Rust-Oleum. I've selected a semi-gloss and we'll go ahead and before we put this paint on, we'll need to prepare the surface so we get good adhesion. This is something that bonds to both wood, metal, plastic, and others, so it should work out pretty good. The paper I chose for today's project is a 220 extra fine grit. This is good just for very light sanding, just basically to scuff up the surface for good paint adhesion. I've already went ahead and cleaned my pieces really well, so now we'll go ahead and start the sanding, and once we're done we can wipe it down and it'll be ready for painting. Okay, I've finished my sanding. The next step would be to take some of this mineral spirits here. I've got an odorless mineral spirits. Soak a cloth pretty well. I'm using actually a paper towel here. And just go ahead and wipe down all excess. Now what I did before this step is I've taken an air gun and basically blew all the excess of dust off. So you just want to go over everything real well with this towel and make sure that you clean any additional dust debris off. You want to do a last check after this has dried to make sure there's no shiny spots on here that you may need to touch up with the sandpaper. Assuming that it's all scuffed up pretty well, you'll be ready to go ahead and start painting. Okay, I went ahead and fashioned a couple of hangers out of a regular clothes hanger, and it's just the perfect size for these drilled holes. So I'm going to go ahead and stick the hanger in there, and that'll hold my pieces nicely so that I can apply the paint. Okay, we got our first coat on. The can says that it dries in about 20 minutes for the next coat, so we'll come back in 20 minutes to give it another coat. After that, it says it dries to the touch in 1 hour. To fully cure, it takes 24 hours. So we'll go ahead and finish this up with another coat in 20 minutes, and then we will reassemble in 24 hours.
Okay, we've waited 24 hours. The paint seems well dried and ready to assemble, so we'll go ahead and assemble this, and as soon as that's done, we'll remount it on the toilet. Let's go ahead and speed this up.
Okay, we'll go snap it in place.
Okay, to finish this job, all I basically need to do is snap this in place and give it a twist, and we're done. So as we close this job, I'll encourage you to subscribe. Got a lot more great content coming up. So hit that subscribe button if you will. And also, if this video was interesting or helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up and be looking for more content coming soon. Thanks.